one day you're going to be the president of the United States of America. No one, koi Michael Ali, who can stop you from becoming a president. Dream big, have a vision. Because if Barack Hussein Obama can be a president, Suhaib Jawad cannot be a president? Tell me. He's going to be a president. He's talking about that the Muslims will take over Mecca. They used to laugh at him. What happened? What is Mecca now? Where is Mecca? It's coming. Change is coming to America. And what is Allah telling us? Kuntum khayra ummatin. You are the best of nations. You're better than everybody else. That's what Allah is saying. Let's work towards that. Let's work towards a Muslim mayor. Next election that comes in, nominate people for the school board of education. Next election that comes here, nominate people for the local township. Begin the demographics change. People converted. There's a big, huge conversion going on in this country. Where are the converts? They just convert and they're gone in the wilderness. The other thing, children. Muslims have the highest population. Average, they did a Pew Foundation did a research study, Pew Foundation, and they said that Muslim household average is 3.4 child per family. The white American has 1 child per family. We're already beating the march. Because these are voters. These are not just babies being born in hospitals. These are voters. That's the way a politician looks at it. We have to change the framework and start looking at things from a different lens, different angle. For future. You're not going to change society today in your lifetime. But you think about your grandchildren.
How did they start the Islamizing of America? Phase 1, you come as peaceful. You're the victim. You come as immigrants, I need help. I need welfare. You come in the country, you introduce halal food, the women wear hijabs, and it's like, you know what, let's just coexist. Then we go to phase 2. Phase 2 is kind of a little bit more aggressive in public. Now they're gathering in larger groups, like thousands, like New York City. Thousands of Muslims are gathering, praying in the street. They're now getting in political spheres, like Zohra Mamdani. They're becoming a little bit more public.
Wasn't it at LA?
Yeah.
LAX airport, where one of the shops was just playing the Quran out loud. So that you could hear as you're walking by. That'd be stage 2.
That's kind of stage 2. Islamizing, let's slowly do it. New York City, you have, food trucks playing the Quran out loud, bit by bit. Then you go to phase 3. Phase 3 is where the UK is at right now. Phase 3, they get very aggressive. They begin to get violent. Terrorist attacks increase. So Sydney would be going into phase 3 right now.
Yeah.
Knife attacks increase. The knife attacks in the UK is horrendous. Rape cases increase.
Yeah.
The UK, Europe has had 200,000 rape cases in the last 200 years. Sorry, in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
200,000 rape cases in the last 20 years by Pakistani Muslims. So that's phase 3. Rape cases increase, terrorist attacks increase. And then you go to phase 4. Phase 4 is now kind of where no one is there yet, except obviously Afghanistan and all the Muslim countries. Now Christians are called the infidels. Churches are burnt. Pastors are killed. Women are raped. Children become Muslims. So my warning to America is if you don't wake up, you're going to be Islamized. And America have this pride. Americans can sometimes be proudful. No, my country. And it's good to be proud of your country, but don't let it turn into arrogance in a sense where you become ignorant to the fact that Islam is a religion, is a conquering religion.
Yeah.
Islam conquers countries for a living.
Yeah.
And for 1400 years, they've conquered countries. So Muhammad, after he died, within 100 years of his death, Islam conquered 50 to 60% of the Christian world.
Wow.
So if America thinks, Islam's not going to conquer me, that's just arrogance. Egypt thought that and they were conquered. Yemen thought that they were conquered. Morocco thought that and they were conquered. The UK thought that and they're being conquered.
Yeah.
So America needs to really wake up or you're not going to be Christian anymore.
This is some more reminder that America is in fact not safe from Islam. And yes, the Islamic invasion is also ravaging the United States of America. Take a look.
We are in a gold mine. This is a deep water where if we have to launch big ships, Islam, Da'wah of Islam, this is a right place. No restrictions on Da'wah. No restrictions on Dawah. Even if you go to Saudi Arabia, you cannot do Dawah. You will be caught. This country, I can stand in the middle of Manhattan and I can call people, nobody can stop it. Trump cannot stop it. Biden cannot stop me. Nobody can stop me. About 50 years from now, Muslims will become the #1 religious group compared to Christians. In 50 years, inshallah. Approaching Christians with the message of Islam is the easiest thing to do. We can start with commonalities, things that we both accept, understand, agree on theology.
The election of somebody like Mamdani, it is a game changer. We need somebody like Mamdani to be the mayor of New York. And that is a victory for the ummah. I'm jumping the gun here, but this is one of the narrow-mindedness I need to break here. And if you don't understand this, then honestly you need to rethink through your understanding of civilizational strength. Everybody has a role to play. Muftis have a role to play, and politicians have the role to play. Let everybody be active in their role. This is a strength of our community. And of our greatest strengths, like I said, the political freedoms we have. The guy tried, not once, not twice, 8 times to shut our project down. I don't want to go into all the details because of time. He failed miserably at every single level. And the project is still going full steam ahead. Do you understand what I'm saying here? The governor of one of the largest states of the world, Texas, everything's big in Texas, wanted to stop. And he tried, وَمَكَرُوا وَمَكَرَ اللَّهِ. Multiple ways he tried. Alhamdulillah, that bill did not pass because of multiple reasons. Of them, we employed our lobbyists, money in the lobby. You have to do this reality. And yet here we are still debating, can I vote or not? Does voting shirk or haram or kufr? Wallahi, we are in one galaxy and the world is a different galaxy. Literally, it's just disconnected from reality. If we did not get involved, our masjid would have been shut down. Forget our project, right? These are some of the strengths. Very quickly, weaknesses. We have multiple weaknesses. Our biggest weakness is our percentage in this country. We are very disadvantaged. By the way, this is only in this country because across the Western world, mashallah, tabarakallah, percentages are rising to the point of it's terrifying them. Sweden, 10% Muslim. Oslo, Norway, 10% Muslim. Oslo, of all places. Vienna, the Ottoman Turks tried 200 years, they couldn't do anything. Vienna is 10% Muslim, mashallah, tabarakallah. 10% Muslim. England, London, it is estimated 20%. I was in Australia a year and a half ago. Australia. Sydney, there are districts the size of maybe half of Austin that are 60% Muslim. Lakemba, go look it up. Lakemba in Sydney.
While all eyes were focused on New York and Mamdani, 42 Muslim candidates backed by terror-linked network have seized key offices across America, proving that the Muslim Brotherhood plan to infiltrate and destroy America from within is now a reality. 76 Muslims ran for office nationwide, 42 won, 3 races still pending. The 42 Muslim officials now occupy positions in some of the most influential jurisdictions in the country, from New York's mayor office to Virginia's executive branch, from Michigan's heartland to local school boards. The newly elected officials span at least 9 states: New York, Virginia, Michigan, New Jersey, Maryland, Washington, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina. The list includes 6 mayors, 4 state legislatures, 20 city councils and commissioners, 6 school board members, 2 judges, and 3 other political positions. You've seen me talking about the Muslim Brotherhood plan for America and holding this document in my hand. They told us the plan, now we're watching it unfold in real time. This plan was written in 1991. We are 34 years into it. And as a refresher, here's a paragraph titled, Understanding the Role of the Muslim Brother in North America. Quote, the process of settlement is a civilization jihadist process. The brothers must understand that their work in America is a kind of grand jihad in eliminating and destroying the Western civilization from within and sabotaging its miserable house by their hands. The last page lists 29 front Islamic organizations in the US, including the Muslim Student Association, which Mamdani was a member of, and IAP, which later became CARE, Council on American Islamic Relations. These Islamic organizations are celebrating a stunning milestone, the most significant wave of Muslim political victories in American history, with 42 Muslims elected to office across the United States. You would be excited too to add 42 Ilhan Omars and Rashida Tlaib's Jew-hating, America-hating people to public office. CARE, the unindicted co-conspirator in the largest terrorism financing trial in American history, is bragging about their successful political activism. CARE's federal super PAC, the Unity and Justice Fund, is the weaponized financial engine funding and winning U.S. elections. CARE is mobilizing Muslims and mosques as political launchpads to build campaign infrastructure. The result is a political machine operating from the pulpit to the ballot box. The 2025 elections shattered every record for Muslim representation in American politics, marking a historic leap into municipal and state power. CARE and its affiliates are preparing a 2026 directory of elected Muslim officials and expanding programs to mobilize more candidates before the 2026 midterms. The media calls this a historic first. Terror-linked CARE calls this phase 1. And what is even more scary, they locked shields with the left, whom I call useful idiots, working together to destroy America and everything you and I stand for. This is why you need to be engaged now. We need you in this fight, especially as the anti-Semites and anti-America unite. Join me and actforamerica.org as we mobilize the nation. We need to fight to preserve America's values and freedom. Start a chapter, become a member, volunteer. We are organizing neighborhoods nationwide, bringing people together who are as concerned about the transformation of our country as we are. Time to commit that America will not be destroyed under our watch. If you don't have time to start a chapter or volunteer, donate $26 to our 2026 campaign, and we'll send you a copy of the Muslim Brotherhood plan. Become a partner and help us fight 24/7 to save our country. Share this video. Go to actforamerica.org right now. Join us and donate. Together, we save America. Thank you.
We are in a gold mine. This is a deep water where if we have to launch big ships, Islam, Da'wah of Islam, this is a right place. No restrictions on Da'wah. No restrictions on Dawah. Even if you go to Saudi Arabia, you cannot do Dawah. You will be caught. This country, I can stand in the middle of Manhattan and I can call people, nobody can stop it. Trump cannot stop it. Biden cannot stop me. Nobody can stop me. About 50 years from now, Muslims will become the #1 religious group compared to Christians. In 50 years, inshallah. Approaching Christians with the message of Islam is the easiest thing to do. We can start with commonalities, things that we both accept, understand, agree on theology.
Why am I migrating here? Why am I in America? The Prophet ﷺ's companions left Mecca to go to a land that had no Muslims. We are in this country purely for the sake of Allah. The moment you make this intention, you will look at things different. People will meet you different. How could it be that your co-workers know you as a Muslim for 10 years, not once you presented Islam to them? You don't know why your purpose is here. All you guys together, we are in this country for Allah.
As we're here living in the US, what is our role now? What is the way forward? Let me just quote for you an ayah of the Quran, and I'm going to try to encapsulate it. Allah is saying, do not obey the disbelievers. Don't yield to them. And then He gives us the process of what to do next. وَجَاهِدْهُمْ بِهِ جِهَادًا كَبِيرًا. And so make jihad against them.
What is your duty as a member of the Ummah now that you are also an American? It is our physical jihad duty to fight the entire earth until we enter it into the Ummah.
Talking about establishing Islam, and I think that's our jihad, to be honest. For us Muslims living in the West, yes, our jihad is to establish the deen of Allah through all means necessary.
And in that long-range process of making America Muslim, all of America Muslim.
So it's happening, guys. America is not safe either. These guys are weaving their webs of replacement and invasion, and they are working really hard. And sadly, their hard work is paying off because they are succeeding. Wake up, America. People like me recognizing this invasion are not paranoid. Rather, we are recognizing the patterns. We have got clips circulating of Muslims openly declaring that they are here to invade. They are in America, in Europe, to invade and conquer. And the thing is, they are already living among you, proudly stating that Zohran Mamdani, a devout Muslim, has now become the mayor of New York. They boast that Islam is going to spread across all of America. And folks, we are not just hearing words. We are witnessing this happening right now across America. Islamic flags are replacing American flags in protest and symbolic acts, signaling a blatant challenge to your sovereignty. Islam is slowly creeping into the political system when you have leaders like Mamdani proudly inviting Islamic influencers for dinners at Gracie Mansion, the mayor's mansion, shouting Allahu Akbar and engaging in Islamic activities openly. Yet, children in schools cannot even pray to Jesus without facing punishment or being told that it is disruptive. Christianity have been systematically forced out of public schools for decades. Prayers have been banned, crosses have been removed, Bibles have been sidelined, while Islam grows unchecked, gaining footholds in your own institutions. This double standard is not an accident. It is part of a larger, insidious shift. Mamdani takes every chance he gets to announce that he is the first Muslim mayor, to showcase what a stellar achievement he has made for the Islamic world, for the Muslim community. He is flaunting it. He is not hiding his faith. He is flaunting it in official settings, hosting Ramadan events at City Hall and Gracie Mansion, even breaking fast with controversial figures like this, while the city burns with affordability crisis and crime. Yeah, he promised affordability, welfare, affordability products. But what he is giving people in America is affordability crisis and crime and affordability Islam takeover. The left calls it diversity and inclusion, but reasonable individuals see it for what it is, which is a gradual conquest through demographics, politics, and cultural infiltration. People seem oblivious to this creeping takeover. They are distracted by woke narratives that label any kind of concern as Islamophobia. But the evidence is everywhere. Rising Muslim populations in key cities, elected officials advancing agendas that prioritize foreign ideologies over American values, and the media that downplays or celebrates it. Do not forget that this nation was built on Judeo-Christian principles, not Sharia law. So it is time to stop pretending that it is just immigration or just religious freedom. Islam has conquest baked into its history and doctrine, and we are watching it play out in real time in America. If you don't push back through strong borders, assimilation demand, and defending your own constitutional republic, you risk losing the America your forefathers fought for. The invasion is not coming. It is already on the way. Wake up before it is too late. And God bless America. Because right now, America needs all the blessing it can get. As always, guys, these are my thoughts and my opinions. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to my channel. Like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or supporting the channel in any way that you can. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.